Hello, yes, it's me, Holly Agamar, back for instant match reaction. The first one of 2025, at least me to say Happy New Year. But Spurs haven't blessed us because we have managed to lose 2-1 at home to Newcastle. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. Yes, people, we're back. It's 2025 and Spurs were unable to gift us with a New Year's present of managing to lose 2-1 to Newcastle at home. And to be honest with you, it was a bit of a funny one. We seem to have got the present of the Christmas flu and obviously injuries are just ridden galore through our squad at the moment. So we saw a slightly different Spurs team today. Obviously, the no tree Forster, we saw the first official debut for Austin, and my word, what an excellent performance he had. He's been at the club for God knows how long. I think it's taken him 9 seasons to be able to get his debut at Spurs, and he did so today. Obviously, TNT gave him man of the match. I think it's well deserved because he owned his presence in the box every time a cross came in. He made some saves today, so fair play to him. Obviously, that was the big standout player coming into the side today. Obviously, we then saw the likes of Son, Maddison and Basuma sitting on the bench. I think that's purely because of obviously fitness levels, and again, we don't really know who's ill in the squad with this Christmas flu. But nonetheless, the game kicks off and I was like, it's either going to go really Spursy or we're going to get battered. But Solanke managed to score a brilliant header. I think it was in within the first 4 minutes. It all happened so quickly. So yeah, I was sitting 1-0 up within 4 minutes thinking, oh my days, it could actually be the day. But we've kind of got an unconventional kind of team playing, not a usual starters, and we're winning 1-0 against in-form Newcastle. But then within a couple of minutes, I think it was 2, we then see Gordon hit the back of the net. Now this has hit a bit of controversy. As you can see in the picture, or it's been doing the rounds on Twitter, etc., it does hit Joe Linton's hand. Obviously, the question is, they haven't given it because it was in a natural position, but it still caused a goal from happening. Anyway, it's all very bizarre, and they keep the goal, make it stand, and it is 1-1 Spurs. Then towards the end of that kind of half, Newcastle were very dominant. 38 minutes, Isak finally gets on the score sheet. Dragson couldn't do enough to obviously tip it past him, enough for him not to have to tap it in the back of the net. Dragson didn't have the best of performances, I'm not going to lie to you. And it's quite worrying because in the second half, Ange decides to not play any centre-backs, and we see that Spence and Archie Gray play alongside each other. Reggulion comes into the side, with Pedro Porro on the other side. So the fact that I think Spence and Archie did a really, really good job and a good partnership, and Dragoshin not a great game, kind of tells you it's worrying signs for Dragoshin. But unfortunately for Spurs, we couldn't manage to get that equaliser or that obviously winning goal. Second half, Newcastle were very much more quiet. I think we managed to dominate the game a lot better. There was a lot of chances, I must say. Pedro Porro with some excellent balls in today. I've been a massive person, not against him, but what's the word, criticism of him late, especially with his defensive work. But today, credit where credit is due, he put some excellent balls into the back of it. It's just unfortunate we can get our heads on it after the cross came in. So he played very well. There was that kind of bit of play where you saw Johnson slash the ball wide, then the other side, Reggulion slashing the ball wide. Again, that could have easily have been the equaliser for us. You obviously then saw Maddison having a chance on goal, could have been the equaliser. We also saw, I think it was Pedro Porro or Johnson hitting the post. So again, there was plenty of opportunities for us to get on the goal sheet. We just couldn't get there. But that second half performance, to me, gives me a little hope. Even though we haven't got our kind of best players in there at the moment, so to speak, we still managed to, yeah, we haven't got anything from it. We dropped all 3 points. But there were signs that we can get back into it. Normally after a Spurs game and we've lost, I'm a bit deflated because I'm like, great, we didn't even turn up. That second half, I think, was credit to the boys. They did leave everything out there. We just couldn't find it. Obviously, the ref stuffed us up a little bit with that handball decision. But it is what it is. Obviously, we've got a big game on, I think it's Wednesday against Liverpool in the Cup, which, again, the biggest thing was bringing Bergwall off because I thought he played excellently second half. He was really finding his groove. The only thing I can think is why Ange has done that is purely because of that Cup game on midweek. So fingers crossed we've managed to do well against Liverpool. Obviously, it is at home, so that does go in our favour. But, yeah, although we've lost this game, I'm not fully deflated. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Obviously, we're going into this more detail on Monday on Holly Spurs Live, so make sure you tune in for that one. Until next time, come on you Spurs.